snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books.
Hi guys! So today I am here to do something pretty exciting. I'm just going to have a little quick chat with you about Dodo Con, which was an evening event that I was invited to by Hot Escape, and I'm also going to show you guys a haul of some of the books that have turned up recently in the post, one that I've ordered and some from publishers. So let's start off with Dodo Con. As you guys probably know, I have read a lot of books published by Hodder. I really enjoy their stuff, and Hot Escape is a miniature part of their company, and they basically are just incredible online at social media and great at sending out books to people, and they're just fabulous people behind the scenes. So many reviewers love them. I love their company and their ethos, and so when they invited me to go to Dodo Con, which is their little mini con that they're holding because their logo is a dodo, of course I said yes. First thing I'll show you is this beautiful tote bag that I was given at the actual event. I think you'll all agree the different dodos are absolutely beautiful, and I really love their tote bags. They're like really good quality. But on the other side, look what it says. This bag contains a dragon, a spaceship, a vampire, a whole coven of vampires, and oh so much more, as you can see. It's just great. I love the design and I just think it's awesome. So I'm so happy to have my second Hot Escape tote bag. They are great for book crawls around London. I have tested them so many times and I know that they are great. I had a fantastic time on the night. I met up with Claire from Claire Rousseau. I'll link her channel down below, and I also saw some new people who I'd never met before and made some new friends, so that was always great. They had wrapped up books so you didn't know what you were going to get, but I was quite lucky and I managed to get 2 books that I hadn't already been sent or that I hadn't bought, so that was good. The first one was Sock Puppet, which is by Matthew Blackstad, who I actually ended up meeting when I went to Nine Worlds. He was super nice. I chatted to him for a little while about the cover and how much it's different and creepy and horrible. I think you'll all agree it's definitely creepy. I don't know a huge amount about this, but I think it's going to be a good one. It just says, how do you find someone who doesn't exist? There's no such person as sick_girl. She's a fake internet personality that Danny Farr designed to win a bet, but she's just started spilling state secrets. Danny can't imagine why anyone would hack a bit of code that she created as a joke, but sick_girl has Danny in her sights, and now Danny risks losing everyone and everything that she cares about. It sounds like it's going to be quite digital, quite cool. I want to know the significance of this pig because, I mean, it's definitely wacky and different, but I don't know what it means and I want to know. It's a lovely hardback. I'm very happy that I picked this one up. The other one that I managed to get from that event was A Man Lies Dreaming, which is by Lavi Tidhar, and again I actually ended up seeing him quite a lot at Nine Worlds. I didn't talk to him, but I saw him on a lot of panels and he seemed super lovely, and this is one of his newer books. It says, deep in the heart of history's most infamous concentration camp, a man lies dreaming. His name is Shoma, and before the war he was a pulp fiction author. Now, to escape the brutal reality of life, Shoma spends his nights imagining another world. A world where a disgraced former dictator known only as Wolf ekes out a miserable existence as a low-rent PI in London's grimiest streets. An extraordinary story of revenge and redemption, A Man Lies Dreaming is an unforgettable testament to the power of imagination. Sounds like a pretty cool idea. I love that we have these kind of broken prison bars on the front. They obviously represent the story. Can't wait to see how this goes. Plus it's a floppy book, which we all know I love. The other thing I managed to pick up whilst I was there is these entirely too beautiful to exist prints, which are just stunning. They were specially designed to represent some of Pierce Brown's quotes from his books. So Pierce Brown is the author of the Red Rising trilogy, and I love his books. The first one says, "Break the chains," and it looks like this. I believe it was by an Etsy seller, so if I can find the seller I'll put a link to it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'll try. This is the next one, which I think you'll all agree is just as stunning, and the final one, which just says Team Howlers, which I think is awesome. So if you've read the Red Rising books you'll know what these mean, but either way I think you'll all agree they're just absolutely stunning little items to own. I'm going to see if I can frame them. We'll have to see if I can get some frames, but I'm sure that I'll be able to, so I'll hopefully frame them and put them either on my wall or on my bookshelf. I haven't decided yet. The next thing I got is this tiny little sampler, which is just a few pages or a chapter or so from Lani Taylor's new book called Strange the Dreamer. You guys probably saw this on one of my anticipated books for the rest of the year, because I think it's been moved back now, but it was going to come out later this year. It just says coming soon on it, so I'm not sure what the new date it's been changed to is. It says, "This is the story of the aftermath of a war between gods and men, a mysterious city stripped of its name, the mythic hero with blood on his hands, a young librarian with a singular dream, and a girl every bit as perilous as she is imperiled. Alchemy and blood candy, nightmares and godspawn, moths and monsters, friendship and treachery, love and carnage. Welcome to Weep, a breathtaking new duology begins." So that's all I know about it, but it looks pretty awesome. I think you'll all agree the cover is beautiful, and the full cover when it's done will be absolutely stunning, I'm sure. So that was everything that I got at Dodo Con. I had a great time there. It was a lovely evening with a free bar, which is always good, and so many good people to chat to and get to know, and I made some great friends, and I had a wonderful night. So I'm very happy that they invited me along, and I would definitely say that if you can ever get along to a publisher event, I think you should, because they're awesome, and publishers are some of the nicest people I've ever met. Moving on to some of the books that have turned up in the post. So the first one I have to show you is actually the third one in a series, and this one is The Watcher of Dead Time, and this one's by Edward Cox. I believe that this one is the third one in his series. The first one is The Relic Guild, which I have on Kindle. I was sent this one by Galanx. I hope that I'll get to the first one soon and then progress through the series pretty quickly. I'm not sure what it's really about, and I don't want to read the sell sheet to find out because it will probably be spoilery, but I love the covers and it looks cool, hoping that I'll like the first one. And the next one I was sent was Heart of Granite, which is by James Barclay. This one was again sent by Galanx, and this one is the first one in a new series, I believe. And apparently it's a military fantasy series which has a sarcastic hero and also includes many battled dragons, which sounds pretty good to me, I must admit. The world has become a battleground in a war which no side is winning, but for those determined to retain power, the prolonged stalemate cannot be tolerated. This one sounds good. I'll probably get to this one sooner than the other one. I love this claw on the cover. I just think that's awesome. Yeah, can't wait to find out more about this. The next thing I was sent is from Abrams and Chronicles, and this one is cute because it's not actually a book, it's actually a journal, and it just says on the front feminist. That's all it has on the front, and then it's a combination of quotes about feminism, lined paper and blank paper so that you can just make notes throughout the entirety of this journal. It's a super nice quality one, really lovely. I will definitely be using this because I have actually been in the market for a new journal, and this one just turned up at my house today, so I think it's a sign that I should just use this one. The other one they sent to me is this one, which is called Bad Girls Throughout History, 100 Remarkable Women Who Changed the World by Anne Shen, and this one sounds awesome. From ancient times through to the present day, from pirates to artists, scientists to spies, these courageous women achieved unprecedented feats and left a permanent mark on human history. So let's take a little look inside. Oh wow, the end papers are cool, I love them. Really awesome, like loads of cooking stuff and science stuff and fashion stuff and astronomy. Oh, so many cool things. So it looks like each woman has an illustration and then a lot of writing about her, but probably fairly simple writing. If we just flick through, I'll show you some of the illustrations. There they are, all looking really, really cool. I love them. I can't wait to read this. It should be so fun and so interesting because I don't actually know that much about women in history. It's just not something that comes up so much in normal history lessons. So I'm really excited about this. I definitely can't wait to read it, and I will report back on whether I like it or not. I'm sure I will, though. I feel like this is definitely one I will. So again, thank you so much to Abrams and Chronicles for sending this out to me because can't wait to check this one out. And the final thing that I have to show you guys is this one, which I picked up for myself. I actually bought this one, and this is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. I've never read the original Peter Pan, and I believe Jen from Jen Campbell is doing a read-along in next month or the month after. I can't quite remember, so I'll link to her video down below where she talks about it. I'm really excited about it because I hope that I'll enjoy Peter Pan, the story. I've actually heard there's loads of problematic stuff in the original, so maybe I'll really hate it, but I love this edition and it's really beautiful, so I cannot wait to try it out. It's quite short. This one has deckled edges, which I'm never really sure how I feel about them because I tend to find that they make reading a lot more difficult than it needs to be, but this is a beautiful edition and I like it a lot, and I got it secondhand, so you know, can't complain there. Definitely excited to read it at some point soon. That is everything I have in the post and from Dodo Con, so let me know down below if you guys have read any of the ones I just mentioned. I would love to hear your thoughts on them, or if you're just excited for me to read them and to let you know what I think of them, let me know that too. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've ever gone to a con, tell me what it is, or if you want to, tell me which one you would love to go to. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.